Hi, this is Sam from Feeling Fit. Today I am here to share with you a recipe for DIY shaving oil. I published this recipe a couple of weeks ago on feelingfit.info and it was well received, so I thought I would share it with you all here on YouTube. Here's the finished product. I actually made a bit more than this. I've been using it for a few weeks now. I used a spray bottle. It distributes the oil very nicely and easily on my legs. And I apply it before or after I shave. I actually use it as the medium to shave with before and afterwards to soothe. It is made up of natural ingredients, so you probably need to shake it up every once in a while. Another option is to put it in a pump bottle. This is probably actually about the right size for the amount that I would recommend making at first. The recipe itself is really easy and you can adapt it to your own tastes. I used a mixture, roughly 50-50, of aloe vera gel and coconut oil. Usually I use pure ingredients. This aloe vera gel does have a couple of extra ingredients beyond aloe vera. It has a little bit of vitamin C as a natural preservative and some potassium sorbate. And it also has some gum as a natural thickener. As I said, I added about 50-50 as the base, and you can add more or less of the base according to your preferences, or if you find that it smells too strongly for your taste, you can add more base. I use the coconut oil for the smooth moisturizing qualities and the aloe vera oil because it is common in first aid for being soothing and aiding with healing. Next, I added a little bit of rose water. I like to use floral waters as a way to add a little bit of a light scent, and rose water is quite soothing, which is great for shaving, and it thins the solution just a little bit. And I just added a couple of splashes, and this, I know that's not a very exact measure, and you can kind of adjust it by the scent and texture that you desire, and you can always go back and add more if you feel you didn't add enough. So I say start with just a little and add more later. I then added some argan oil. I put about 20 eyedropper drops in mine. The base actually was about this much with the 50-50 aloe vera gel and coconut oil, just for a point of reference. The argan oil is purely optional. I just added it because I find that it's a wonderful conditioner for the skin, nails, and hair. And I find that it's easier to cut or shave hair if it is soft and conditioned, and it absorbs well into the skin without being overly greasy. So that's why I chose argan oil. Finally, the finishing touches, I used a couple of essential oils. One of them is Frankincense Oil. I used this partly, the scent and the exotic mystique of frankincense, and it smells nice with the rose, but also because it is rumored to be good at slowing bleeding and a little bit anti-inflammatory, which seems great for shaving oil. I don't know about you, but I sometimes get little nicks and scrapes. And finally, I added just a couple drops of tea tree oil since it is also reputed as a little bit of a disinfectant. I don't really like the smell of tea tree oil, so I really only added maybe 2 drops to this whole thing. The final product, I think it was up to about here before I started using it, most of which being the 2 base ingredients and then the floral water. the others, the argan oil, tea tree oil, and frankincense oil, were all really just a minor amount. I used about 20 drops of the frankincense oil, very similar to the ratio I used for the argan oil. You can also scent it with other essential oils such as lavender, rose, or sandalwood if you want. I used lavender, but in hindsight, I think next time I'll actually leave it out. It's great, but I think the core ingredients I just showed you do the job just fine without that extra ingredient. Thank you. Bye.